Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Court Creates. I am Court, obviously, and today, since I'm starting fresh off with this channel, I want to make sure to get everything to start working on my art, my social media presence, and just start fresh. So I recently moved back to my parents' place, which sucks because I would love to live on my own, but sure, as a lot of you will understand, that I just can't afford to do that, especially as a college student, and I'm in way too much debt to do that. So, since I moved back, I wanted to get everything put away, cleaned up. I wanted to start with a clean slate. Well, not exactly clean. I wanted to clean up my room and get as organized as I could, especially since my room doubles as my studio, and I wanted to establish some of my goals as an artist and a content creator in this video, if I can even call myself a content creator yet. One of my goals for this channel is to grow my audience. Obviously, that's everyone's goal, but this is definitely something I have been struggling with online, like on TikTok and on Instagram, which I know those aren't YouTube, but I did start there before I came to YouTube. And part of the reason why I think that I'm struggling so much is that I don't know how to market myself at all. And it's really hard for me to make myself relatable. I have, like, my whole life, I've just been sort of like the odd one out, or like on the outside of the circle, or like the ugly duckling, whatever metaphor you want to use. But it's very difficult for me to do that, make something that I know people will like. So at this point, I've decided to just stop caring. I'm gonna create stuff for me. You can watch if you want, basically, but I mean, I know I inevitably will go back to that point where I'm gonna care more about what other people think, which is why it took me so long in the first place to get onto YouTube, because I just cared so much and I wanted to create something that I knew people would like. And now it's just like, why wait? Why care? Just create something for yourself. Create something that it's fun and makes you happy, basically. And hopefully when I get to the point that I'm going back to caring too much, then hopefully I will remind myself to go back to just creating and making myself happy and not caring about what other people want. Because this is for me. It's for me. It's not for you. I mean, you're here, and that's nice, and it's nice to have people who support me, but this is mostly for me. However, part of wanting to grow my audience is being able to want to share my art with new people. Like, I want to make some art friends on here. I've not been able to make many art friends in general, so I would love to make some art friends. I would like to get some criticism and feedback too. Like, I wanna know where I can improve. I don't just comment and insult me for no reason, because that's not gonna help. That's not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna ignore that. So just give me, like, if you don't like something, just tell me exactly what it is, and I can try to fix it, or I can do better next time. Something like that. But I also want to increase size in my art to be able to sell it, which I feel awful saying that, but at the same time, if I want to keep creating art, I need to be able to make money off of it, which is sad, but canvases are very expensive, even if you make them yourself. So it would be good to know how to do that and market myself and sell my art and just do that, make money in general. So I wanted to start decorating some of my walls too by putting up some of my own artwork, which I don't have a lot at the moment that can go up. I can only have two. This sad girl that I use my bathroom as a reference, and then the lamp painting, which between you and me, got a love-hate relationship because the lamp is from my ex's house, so I mean, I like the painting, but I don't like the memories attached to it, you know? But eventually I want to get, like, my vegetable lady and my troll, still life painting up, which neither of those make sense to you unless you, I guess, go down the rabbit hole of my Instagram, and, you can see all of that. Or you can just wait and see it on my wall in the background at some point. But for most of this cleaning process, it felt like I was just moving things around and moving them back, and then moving things around, and then moving them back, and then I feel like I wasted a lot of time doing that, but I guess it's just my process. I was sorting through things, and I didn't know where to put some things, which I have just moved back, so it's gonna take some time to find forever homes for all of these things. A lot of my stuff, I have new stuff, I have old stuff, and I just don't know where to put everything yet. So I just cleaned it as much as I could. I don't want to focus too much on the money side, but at the same time, I do need to focus on the money side. I am, however, looking into different local markets and places that I can be a vendor. I have applied to one, which I didn't think I would be able to get in the first place. I just applied to jumpstart that line of thinking that I can apply. And then I got into it, which I didn't have to take any pictures of my setup or anything, but I don't have the money to do it yet, so I couldn't do it, unfortunately. But hopefully soon I will find some place that I can be a vendor and sell my artwork, get some eyes on my art, share it with people. That would be absolutely amazing. Another goal I have for creating this channel is partly to deal with making the money, and it's learning how to be a better business person. Like it or not, social media comes down to the numbers a lot of the time, and I've never really let myself pay attention to the numbers before, but learning about the numbers will help me figure out what I need to do to get better at being online and increase traction towards my social media, towards my YouTube channel, towards my TikTok, Instagram, all of that. I once watched a video of one of my favorite YouTubers. She's also an artist, and she has a small business, and she makes enough money off of her work to be able to hire her younger sister to help with things like packaging, and also being able to pay her like 20 something an hour, so she doesn't have to work at like McDonald's or something and end up really burnt out, which I've been there. It sucks. It really does. I tried working at McDonald's, working 2 jobs, and one of them was McDonald's. The other was a waitress, and it was absolutely awful. It's not fun. And I would like to have the option to be able to have my younger sisters and my younger siblings help, because I know I trust them, and then I don't have to deal with hiring people I don't know yet and don't trust yet. It wasn't until like halfway through the video that I finally got my other bookcases, which I was so excited for. They sat in the van for like a week before I could get them upstairs, and they're finally here. Yes! I have way more space now because I was running out of space for some of my yarn and other supplies, and now I have plenty of room for my things. I can even hide the Xbox in the controllers so that it looks better, and I absolutely love that. I also liked that I could fit some of my favorite books on one row and display them, I guess. And I even had like a little cubby where I could display all the stuff that I got when I went to Orlando with my family. And by the way, I do not like J.K. Rowling. Yeah, so my last goal for this video has less to do with the business aspect and more with being an artist. I would like to be able to grow as an artist. I would like to increase my skill level and be more consistent with making art. I have found that Mooney. Sorry, that was my dog. I have found that I've been very, very inconsistent ever since I started college when it comes to my artwork. And part of that is just because as a student, I am so burnt out all the time, especially the school I go to. We are given so much work, and we don't have normal semesters. We have quarters, and so I guess they're trying to fit more work into like 10 weeks, and that's very hard. But I know one habit that I want to try to get up and keep doing is doing gesture drawings at least 5 days a week. Hopefully every day, but 5 days a week I would still be happy. Which I do plan on making a video to go more in depth into that and explain what gesture drawing is, because I know not a lot of people know what that is. Heck, if I make it to October with consistently posting, I'll try to do Inktober or even Qvember. I've never really made anything holiday inspired either, except maybe like a sketch here and there. And I would also like to be able to make some more finished pieces and increase my portfolio. And yeah, I do tend to get bored of an artwork because I'm such a perfectionist that I stay on it for so long and then I don't finish it. And then I start a new project and the same thing happens. But hopefully with this channel I will be able to stop doing that and learn how to move forward and be faster at making my artwork and stop being such a perfectionist, because it's artwork. It's not meant to be perfect or an exact replica or an exact copy of a photo. So yeah, I'm afraid that's all for today's video. I do plan on trying to post on Tuesday. Wait, I need to manifest it. Hang on, let me try again. Well, that's all for today's video. I will be posting on Oh my god. Well, that's all for today's video. I will be posting on Tuesdays, so I guess I will be seeing you again next week when you definitely decide to come back. And I'll see you next time. Bye!